Welcome back to Global Crimes. As we delve back into looking at femicide in the UK, we continue to keep the memories alive of those who lost their lives because men made choices to kill them. We continue to shine light on the 10-year period that more than 1,425 women lost their lives. 10 years worth of violent and premature ends. 10 years of grieving for loved ones and their never-ending pain and heartache. Kasim Lewis, 31, was jailed for 29 years for killing a barmaid whose naked body was found in a park after she went missing on Christmas Eve, 2017. Ileana Chudos, 22, was discovered dead in a disused building in Finsbury Park, North London, 3 days later. Miss Chudos had been slashed with a broken bottle in the neck, abdomen, and wrists. Friends found her mutilated body in a derelict hut in Finsbury Park during desperate searches 3 days later. Miss Chudos was attacked as she made her way home. Prosecutor Crispin Aylett told the Old Bailey, Luliana was struck over the head most likely with a bottle. She was also stabbed with a broken bottle in the neck, on her abdomen and on her wrists with a broken bottle. The prosecution alleged that this was a sexually motivated and sadistic attack. A post-mortem examination gave the cause of death as a stab wound to the abdomen and a head injury, inflicted while Lewis was fueled by cocaine, cannabis, and alcohol. During the attack, he extracted her PIN number and was later caught on CCTV using her bank card to withdraw money.
A penknife, and he was cutting her throat, and he then went for a...
So where were you at the
I
door?
was in the house.
Oh my God.
And he then went for a kitchen knife. Like, the only thing he was doing was trying to take her head off, and he very nearly succeeded.
I'm so sorry.
So, but they did say that I was quite lucky, because where I did obviously go back into the house, that I could have been a victim.
Yeah, so where were you? Sorry.
Benjamin Cooper, 35, hacked at the throat of mum of 3 Claire Marshall, 35, with a small penknife before he picked up a large kitchen knife in a bid to slash her from ear to ear. The horrifying attack in the living room of the victim's home was witnessed by 2 of her 3 daughters. Claire had moved from Swindon with Cooper to live in Cumbria with her daughters, in March 2004. They separated in January 2008. She was found fatally wounded by police officers on January 26, 2009. Police and paramedics were called to the scene, but Miss Marshall had already died from 41 stab wounds inflicted to her head, neck and arms. Cooper left the scene before the emergency services arrived and drove to the nearby home of his stepfather, Gerald Fern, and attempted to kill him with a meat cleaver. Referring to the 2 girls, aged 4 and 15, the judge said, "The effect on them is hard to imagine. They must have been utterly terrified and appalled. Your act of savagery robbed them of their mother and has left them with mental scars which will stay with them for a very long time." Cooper pleaded guilty to manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility and also to the attempted murder of his stepfather. The court was told that Cooper was suffering from a severe mental psychosis in which he believed that his ex-partner had been recruited to kill him as part of a wider conspiracy. He also had the deluded belief that his 65-year-old stepfather was involved in the same so-called plot. Cooper was transferred to a secure hospital unit following his arrest, where he was examined by a number of psychiatrists and was initially ruled unfit to plea. The judge said he was satisfied that Cooper posed a serious risk to the public and there would be no question of release. Royne can still recall the horror she witnessed when she was 15 in graphic detail. She used to have black eyes, broken ribs, perforated eardrums. If you talked about it you would get, "Oh, it's nothing." But that's what happens in a domestic abuse relationship. They think it will change. Royne explained that she and her sisters received therapy and counseling after her mother's murder, and told how she was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder.